Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mojo Soul. I'm trying to get my computer working here. It's kind of overheating. But we're streaming The Pillars of Eternity today. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And, hey, we'll get it all worked out. There's no worries. So we're going to start a new game here. The last playthrough we had, oof, I was trying to do the Trial of Iron mode. It's like Iron Man mode where you get one save, and if you die, you're just kind of out of it. And you just have to start over, which is cool for some games, but this game is like kind of story rich, and I am fed up with watching the same parts over and over again. I want to play the game. One day we will get past the tutorial and we'll start making some progress. I was just making a new character and then my computer started to overheat. I'm not sure what's going on with all that, but it seems to be okay for now. So let's just take it easily. Story time. Expert mode. Accept.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance.
Oh shit. I'm fucking it up. Yikes.
Where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up.
This isn't looking good. Something's happening here. Oh, man. Ugh. Let's start over. We just gotta start over, man. If y'all can just bear with me, I'm not gonna stop the stream. We're just gonna get right back into it. I know it's going to be a little bit louder, but all right, here we are, Pillars of Eternity. We are going to start a new game, I promise you. Here we go. Story time. Expert mode. Shit, man.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Goodness. One of these days I'm gonna get chat working. You know, don't worry. Uh, but geez, there's some crazy people out there. They're just all saying all sorts of weird stuff. You know, we're not in this to like make a ton of. I mean, it would be. I'm. Look, I'm not gonna pay a robot to give me a whole bunch of robot subscribers. I'm not interested in that. If you want to come hang out and talk, let's do it. Um, but as far as like that yucky business stuff, right now we're just enjoying life with what we have, you know. Anyways, let's get back to Pillars of Eternity. We're gonna do female. Human. Savannah folk. Priest. Oh, no, it was Cypher. And we were looking at the different things. We had Mind Wave. This is a blast of raw energy. Soul Shock. Briefly transforms the outer shell of an allied target soul into energy, releasing an electrical burst around them. Okay, so we cast it on an ally, and then they get like a blast. That's kind of a cool one. I like that. Tenacious Grasp. Oh, frightening and confusing. Yeah. Sort of treason imparts a bedeviling secret to an enemy that causes allegiance to bend, charming them for the duration. For like half a second it takes, right? Oh. I see. Charmed for 10 seconds. I mean, I like that. So we're gonna go Soul Shock, like, and blinding them. Concussive blast of psychic energy. Corrosive damage to all ye who are caught in the middle. I don't like that one. Conical. Let's do Whisper of Treason. Okay, we want intellect, perception, some constitution, a little bit of dex, a little bit of resolve, more intellect and perception. A little bit of health. Be perceptive, or do we want to be intellectual? Okay, perception represents a character's senses as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. In combat, it means accuracy and reflex defense. Grants a bonus to interrupt. Intellect. Combat contributes to the will defense and influences durations and area of effect for all abilities and talents. What does dexterity do? Let's get some more dex. We're not very strong. Not very healthy. What is resolve? I thought resolve was healing. Let's take one down to that and put it in that. Super just well balanced character. I'm not like really pushing towards any single. It has such issues making decisions, y'all. Okay, resolve. Dex. Resolve. Intellect. Constitution. Might. And perception. I think Living Lands is the mountainous region, of the northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. I always say that wrong. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to an assortment of races and a variety of colonial and independent settlements. Let's do that one. Okay. Now background. Are we explorer, maybe? Ooh, lore. We like lore. Represents a character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia. I wish we could have put lore into our things. Let's get some more lore. Outside of conversation and scripted interactions, lore is used to activate scrolls. Higher lore values allow the character to use higher level scrolls. I mean, that's kind of cool. Athletics and mechanics. What does mechanics do? Ooh, we want mechanics. Mechanics and lore is really what we want. That's good. Stealth and mechanics. It's a drifter. Stealth and survival. That's cool. Athletics and lore. Lore and mechanics. Yeah. Spells. Let's try a scientist. Look, we can't really zoom in, huh? Okay, we don't get facial hair. We can do this head. That's cool. She's a scientist. That looks like scientist hair. 19. That could be scientist hair. I think 19 is our choice. I mean, she's pretty with that hair. I'd like to zoom in if possible. Dang. Okay. Her hair is gonna be maybe white. Yeah, I like the white hair. And she's going to be... What colors do you think would be right for this scientific lady? I personally like orange and stuff. Purples. Yellows and browns. I think that's what we're going with. Scientist lady.
Eh?
Oh, no, we need to go back. Portrait. That's not her. That could be her. That could be her. That could be her. Oh, here we go. This is her.
Follow me. Yeah!
Yo!
They won't see me coming.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I shall lead us.
You'd better run!
Not a sound.
Huh?
I've got this. Let's go.
Keeping an eye out. Well,
Leading the way.
let's keep quiet.
I'm here. Leading the way. To whispers and shadows.
Yeah, I'll lead the way. You're mine!
Quietly now. Yes? I'm flattered.
Yeah!
Not a sound. I'm here. Follow me. Let's go.
Keeping quiet.
Follow me.
Yeah!
Hey there. Watch and learn. Let's go.
I think stoic. Her name is, as always, Dor. C. Or should it be, or C? Ah, I like it. Or C. Dor Sun? Yeah, Dor C. Wonderful. Alright, we just gotta work through the tutorial and start our quest through the world, man. We gather our people. It's funny, the last playthrough...
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
Our last playthrough, you know, I felt really OP, and we might be that way again this time. It just, I still got killed, man. I got cocky and just tried to do too much. Anyways, I'm not sure how you're supposed to play the game. It seems like I'm just following the storyline and I wound up with 6 people in the party.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Yeah, they cut down a tree and fucked us up on the way in here, man. Why do you think we're stopped? They're gonna get us, man.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle around here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. If you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh, ice.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry.
I like to read some of the parts.
Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
I'll read out some of the text. Some of the text I won't read out. If you feel like I'm going, like, too fast, like, you know, maybe say something, I guess. But for the most part, I would say just pause it. You're probably not going to miss out anything in between when you're checking out a detail, you know? And I'll try to not go too fast, but there's just, like I said, I've played this intro a bazillion times, and I'm just kind of over it.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here. They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties.
Strange properties,
Seems to have
you
some
say?
kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
What's a pond? Pond? Pond.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha!
She needs to find some spring berries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says
What kind of guy
like
says
that?
something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well.
I pay too well.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Journal has been updated. Jeez. Okay, so the Bivouac is a windstorm local to the wilds of Air Glanfath. Those caught within the storms have their souls sheared from their bodies. That guy was just like, it's a little bit windy, and so casual about, like, look how your soul might be sheared from your body. If that's a possibility, if there's like a 10% chance of if I'm outside and I feel the wind blowing, and there's like a 10% chance that my soul will be ripped from my body, my soul will be sheared from my body, I'm going back inside for the rest of the day. I need a 0% chance of soul shearing winds before I can do any activities. You got to set boundaries in your life somewhere. So my character knows about all this stuff already. So you already know about the Hollowborn children. Do notes. Okay.
Anyone need supply? Brought a whole wagon. Say, is there anything you need?
Yeah, I want to get a quarterstaff. Thank you. Now let's talk.
Something else you need? I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Well, if you think those caravanners are prickly, just watch out for the axe wheelers Adama mentioned. I think that's my answer. I love, like, the stories are cool, man. They did really good with the writing on this. It gets a little bit much sometimes, but yeah, that's cool, man.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Rhaed Saris and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. In fact, our companions are quick to remind me of.
Other caravanners don't like him very much.
Because it seemed friendlier than Rhaed Saris?
Seems
My
like a cool
brothers
dude.
took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Diamond is a former Aegir colonier. Blah, blah, blah. So it seemed like a good place to start. As much as I admire the Red Saren's work ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatical. Read Saren's. Oh, what did I click? I didn't mean to. That's high-minded of you.
Because it seemed friendlier than Raid. Because it seemed friendlier than Raid Ceres?
Raid
My
Ceres?
brothers took over the family mercantile business.
Misclick. I want to equip. This one here.
Let's check by those outcroppings. This is it.
Well. Learn to harness it to solve crimes. That's cool. There's a lot of demand for substances that alter the mind. Cool size goes a long way. I don't know if that's our character. I spent a long time pursuing the knowledge pursued promised by alchemy. That isn't your business. Okay, we're like lawful. We're like chaotic good. Neutral good. None of your business good. I don't know if I like any of those. That's none of your business. Suit yourself. Can't very well force you to have a personality, can I? Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle like the rest of the lot. Should we be super stoked? No. Yeah, she doesn't need to know about my sciences. That's like personal invested knowledge and research and stuff, man. Come on. Hard offer to pass up. I know I'm just passing through and hadn't given it much thought. Hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plan in store. Settle here and start a new life. I have no idea what I'm doing next. She seemed worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamiddle. Cool. But I do anything for her. Interesting. You know, a lot of times, like, it's a tough choice, right? Do I want to, like, delve deeper and learn more about the lore, or is this kind of like a throwaway character, and do I actually want to click through and read through all the prompts? I mean, if I was, like, in the real world, I'm a pretty, like, hermetic, by myself type of person. And, you know, I like to talk to people and learn their stories, and so I'll like, click on the prompts and keep the conversation going. Sometimes the prompts are like, I just don't really, I wouldn't even, I'm sorry to say it, but I wouldn't even think to ask you about certain things. You know what I mean? Maybe they could make a game someday that could, like, that's how games used to be, where you could, like, type in your answer. But the parsing system on that was so basic. Like, the idea was cool, but they never followed through with it, really. Nobody really wants to type that stuff out, but it would be cool. Maybe you could, like, talk to it, and, you know? Like a commander game, but then people don't want to say things, and, you know. A lot of us out there aren't really well-spoken. So we're just making do with the best we can. So I guess a game would be cool for some people. There's no reason not to make a game where you're, like, typing in your answers or, like, saying your instructions to your fleet or of armies or whatever it is that you're doing. But, you know, on hindsight, just talking through it now, it would be complicated. Those types of games would be complicated for a lot of us. Let's continue. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, we gotta go around, huh? Oh, it's right here. Let me do something real quick.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins.
Keeping quiet.
What's with this beer, man?
This is recent. Not good.
Like, we can get the beer, but it doesn't go away. Should we get the beer? And just hold on to it through the whole playthrough? Let's try.
Sparfle, are you all right?
Alright, assholes.
Ambush!
Don't be a jerk. Oh, look at that, I'm glowing. Cool.
Let's go.
Oh, I should set their AI behavior.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Not before grabbing the things. Oh yeah, let's get the beer as well. This beer is special. That's why it's there. Damage reduction for 300 seconds. That's cool. Let's take it. And see, look, it's still here. The beer. Look, we gotta get back. This is fucked up. Everything's fucked up, y'all. There's people here. Come on with it. And in fact, I'll carry everything for us, don't worry. You don't need to worry about running away with all my shit. Everybody, there's people! What? Oh, shit. God, this is so messed up, man. They killed everybody. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life, for a fight you will lose. What? Why? Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Not good at impressions, you guys. Just gotta try anyway. Innocent to this, will you not listen to reason? Your courage is a mask. That's rude. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Oh, the mail's here. I believe the cat food is here. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-bum. All right. I'm gonna take a little snack break here in a little bit. But let's get through this. We're not out of the tutorial yet. We got like probably another half hour before that's finished. But I need to get a little snack and some water and stuff. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting their ruins, that's such a weird thing to say, man. Put down your weapons. Very well, let him go. Stay armed. If I put down my weapons, we're all dead. I want to just go for it. Okay, we're innocent in this. We know the ruin has been entered. We have seen the footsteps, heard the echoes. Now you must answer to the gods. This is a nerdy thing to say. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Waden winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. Well, how do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Gallowayne would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? I don't like that answer. Oh, you made him upset. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Wow, distracted the man. That's something I would do though, by accident, just like trying to like talk some reason into something, and just really end up pissing everybody off. That's how my conversations go a lot of times. Oh well. Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Waden the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Let's get him, everybody's. First, kill this guy. I actually thought we were going to get away with not killing them this time. I'm ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin so seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Waden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Waden and topples onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Waden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Fire at the attacker or allow Waden to break free on his own. Fire at the attacker. Your aim is true and the hit jars Waden loose. Lurching to his feet, Waden clambers up in the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Oh, no. Why did we have a choice? But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch a hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Waden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Yeesh. Why is it,
Was that?
Ugh, why is it so... My computer's so hot right now. Fuck, man. It's just like sometimes it's like it was a freaking no graphics barely happening, and that's what's making my graphics card skyrocket for some reason. And I mean, even right now it's not doing great. Let's continue.
A Beowick. Had to be.
A Beowick.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
We're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
And we're the only... Is that Liam... Liam O'Brien?
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Alright, let's save the game. And we'll come back to this in a little bit. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. We'll get back to playing the game. I need to get some food, maybe do some stretching. You know, take it easy for a little bit. We'll come back and see where we can take this epic adventure.